Do you feel like your body is betraying you at the moment it matters most? Like your response is slow, unreliable, or simply doesn't show up, and no one ever explained why? In this video, I go straight to the point. There's a simple, inexpensive, and widely ignored habit that can help restore your firmness, endurance, and the control you think age has taken from you. No empty promises. No ridiculous tricks. Just the real reason your performance is blocked, and what you can start doing today to reverse it. If you're tired of living with fear of failure, relying on pills, or pretending everything is fine, this video is a turning point. You'll see how to improve circulation, shut down the silent inflammation draining your energy, and help your body respond naturally again while you sleep. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you truly felt confident in intimacy? Have you noticed it's not a lack of desire, but a body that no longer keeps up? Stay until the end, because ignoring this now could cost you far more than you realize. The common thread connecting all of this? A noble fat, extra virgin olive oil, consumed at the right time of day, and in a dosage almost nobody respects. We're not discussing magic here. We're discussing intelligent consistency. Your desire hasn't vanished. It's simply buried beneath exhaustion, stress, and daily chaos. If you've ever felt your body fail to respond when it mattered most, and you kept that silence to yourself, tell me in the comments below when you first noticed this happening. Your experience might help other men who are feeling exactly the same way today. Let's address this directly, without dancing around the issue. Many believe that the little blue pill represents the ultimate solution. Yes, it can help in specific moments, but it will never rebuild the foundation of the problem. It's like turning on lights in a house with ancient wiring. The lights work temporarily, but the cables remain worn and ready to fail at any moment. The truth nobody explained to you years ago is this. Your intimate response depends equally on your hormonal engine and the pathways through which blood travels. If those pathways are rigid, inflamed, saturated with stress and poor sleep, the spark arrives late, cuts out, or never appears at all. I see this daily in my practice. Take the case of Robert, age 69. Climbing a single flight of stairs leaves him breathless. He falls asleep with the television on, eats dinner late and heavy, and in the bedroom, fear of failure overwhelms him. When fear takes hold, it disconnects everything. But listen carefully. You are not defined by your last failed attempt. You are the product of your repeated habits. Tension accumulates in the details. Dinners loaded with sugar, zero fiber, poor quality fats, screens glowing until midnight, and restless sleep. The body becomes rigid internally, and intimacy is the first to pay the price. That's why I'm here today, proposing a simple adjustment that can return control to you. If this is resonating with you already, subscribe, because what comes next will help you tremendously. There's no smoke and mirrors here, just real, practical guidance. Picture your arteries as rivers. If the banks are hardened and the riverbed is clogged, water will never reach its crucial destination with sufficient force. Extra virgin olive oil acts as silent but constant maintenance. It softens the banks, clears the riverbed, and allows water to flow naturally. This isn't a sudden explosion of results. It's a wise drop, a nightly habit that, day after day, completely transforms your internal terrain. Why at night? Because when you turn off the lights, your body activates its secret workshop. It repairs cells, balances hormones, and clears out what no longer serves you. If you provide noble fuel before sleeping, you're telling your body, here's the material you need. Rebuild me overnight. You don't just rest at night. You reconstruct yourself. Let me share Thomas's case, 74 years old. He was exhausted from trying absurd rituals and contradictory advice. He decided to return to simplicity. A light meal, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil before bed, a glass of water, then sleep. Within 10 days, he noticed his hands weren't cold anymore. Within 2 weeks, his walks had more rhythm and energy. Most moving of all, his intimate response began transforming. Not a dramatic shift, not an overnight miracle, but silent, consistent, profound progress. Thomas confessed to me with a shy smile. "Dr. Bennett, I felt firmness again, and for the first time in years, fear didn't follow me to bed." This type of advancement endures. It builds genuine security, not the kind that depends on a pill. Here I want to pause on a detail almost nobody mentions, something your body, especially after 40, begins needing urgently. Extra virgin olive oil is far more than a healthy fat. It acts as an internal regulator that cushions blood sugar spikes, reduces the silent inflammation wearing you down, and helps your organism transform good cholesterol into the raw material your body uses to produce testosterone, the key masculine hormone. You don't need to learn complicated medical terminology or become a biochemistry expert. The only thing that truly matters is paying attention to the signals. Waking lighter, experiencing mental clarity, less mental noise, and beneath the sheets, less struggle and more presence. Now I want to discuss that invisible fire few men are conscious of. Over time, many men live burning internally, but not with passion, with chronic inflammation. It doesn't burn on the outside, but it consumes you from within. It steals your vitality, dims your mood, weakens your desire, and makes you believe that dangerous lie: "My best days are behind me." Extra virgin olive oil arrives as a silent ally that doesn't promise explosions, but relief. Its polyphenols and antioxidants function like tiny internal brooms, sweeping away daily wear and tear, cleaning the residue your body accumulates from stress, poor nutrition, and lack of rest. The result? Available energy, improved blood circulation, a clearer brain, and desire that returns to emerge. But this time without forcing. Because, let me tell you something, desire didn't die. It simply got trapped behind chronic fatigue and the inflammation you've been carrying for years. This opens another essential door: vitamins that act as switches for your well-being. Vitamins A, D, and E are like master keys, but they need quality fat to accompany them and activate their functions. Olive oil does this work. It takes these vitamins by the hand and carries them where they truly matter: your skin, your blood vessels, your bones, your defenses, and yes, your hormonal balance too. What do you feel when this starts happening? Skin stops feeling rough and dry. Muscles respond with greater precision. The waistline begins loosening without extreme efforts, and mood brightens again. I remember David, a patient who told me something I treasure. "Dr. Bennett, I had no idea that being in a good mood would restore so many desires. It's like my body started saying yes again." He was right. When the body feels good internally, the mind stops sabotaging itself, and desire flows without pressure. Intimacy stops resembling an exam you need to pass, and returns to being what it should always be: an encounter, a pleasure, a connection. Good mood is an emotional vasodilator. When it circulates, it opens you, softens you, connects you. Share this if you feel more men need to hear it. Listen carefully. At 50, 60, or 70 years old, you don't need empty promises or magical solutions. You need allies that work in your favor, in harmony with your age and your body's natural processes. Let's get practical, because I know that's what you want. How do you implement this to see results that don't disappear? Each night, 1 or 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Start with 1 and listen to your body. You can consume it alone, holding it in your mouth for a few seconds to taste its flavor and activate digestion, or add a few drops of lemon if you enjoy a refreshing touch. If you prefer incorporating it into your dinner, go ahead. Use it over warm vegetables, in a light salad, or alongside legumes. What matters is that it reaches your system close to bedtime, so your body utilizes it during the repair process without causing heaviness. How to choose quality olive oil. Look for these 3 characteristics on the label. Extra virgin, cold-pressed, in a dark glass bottle. It should be well sealed, stored away from light and heat. Its taste is alive. It should be fruity, with a gentle peppery finish. If it seems bland, rancid, or too mild, it's not your ally. You don't need the most expensive option. You need the authentic one. What to combine it with at night? You can add a bit of lemon to activate the senses, a pinch of ginger if you want internal warmth, a teaspoon of pure honey if your body tolerates it well. If you need to control sugar, skip the honey. Accompany this ritual with a warm infusion and slow breathing. This becomes your moment to tell your body, everything is okay. It's time to repair. Then, almost without noticing, you'll begin seeing signs between the 2nd and 4th week. You'll feel lighter, with less mental fog. Your waistline will start deflating without extreme diets. Your hands and feet will feel warmer. Your walks will become more fluid with better rhythm. And on the intimate front, you'll begin noticing something worth more to many men than any medication. You'll need less effort to respond. Your body will react more naturally, and the confidence to remain present in the moment will start returning. The security you thought was lost will begin feeling like yours again. I want to make something very clear, because being responsible is important. What I'm sharing doesn't replace medical treatments when necessary. What it does is build a solid foundation upon which any intervention works better. It's the fertile ground we all need, especially after a certain age. Now, if you take anticoagulants, suffer from severe reflux, or have any particular condition, it's fundamental that you consult with your trusted physician before starting this habit. Your health deserves professional monitoring, not improvisation. Consistency remains the true queen of this story. If you forget one day, don't punish yourself. Simply resume the next day. This path isn't about perfection, but gentle persistence. Don't seek emotional sparks or fireworks. Seek advances that sustain themselves over time, those that don't retreat. If you feel this resonates with you, leave a like and tell me in the comments which step you'll apply this very week. Your decision might be exactly the inspiration another man needs to start taking care of himself. Today, I want you to keep this final image. Every night when you take your tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, it's as if you're depositing a gold coin into your internal savings account. It makes no noise, attracts no attention, nobody sees it, but it accumulates. 1 month later, the savings begin to weigh. 2 months later, it changes the way you walk through life. And no, you're not broken. You've simply been carrying more weight than you should. With a small, daily, consistent gesture, your body becomes your ally again, not your obstacle. Extra virgin olive oil at night does something profound. It opens internal pathways that were narrow and hardened. It extinguishes that silent fire stealing your vitality and creates gentler terrain for your hormones to work in your favor. You'll notice it in details that, at your age, are worth pure gold. A clear mind upon waking, hands that stop feeling cold, broader and deeper breathing, and in intimacy, less struggle and more response. Today we discussed 3 pillars supporting your masculine potency. First, circulation, because without proper irrigation, no firmness sustains itself. Second, inflammation, that constant noise stealing your desire and extinguishing you without you realizing it. And third, the absorption of vitamins and nutrients that maintain your muscle, skin, mood, and internal strength. I shared with you dosages, combinations, ways to consume it, signs of progress, and how to choose genuine oil. I gave you a realistic, achievable map, not a fleeting fantasy. But before finishing, pay attention, because what comes next could mark a before and after in your life. There exists a nighttime thief, a silent enemy that most men after 60 completely ignore. It enters your life without warning, diminishes your desire, drains your energy, and convinces you it's just age when, in truth, it isn't. If you can correct this nighttime thief, everything you learn today doesn't just work, it multiplies by 10. What is this thief? It's the disrupted sleep cycle that prevents your body from completing its natural testosterone production. It's the interrupted breathing patterns that starve your cells of oxygen during crucial repair hours. It's the inflammation cycle that never breaks because your body never gets the deep rest it needs to reset. I've seen men transform completely once they address this. Like James, 68, who discovered his sleep apnea was the missing piece. Once treated, combined with his nightly olive oil ritual, his results weren't just good, they were remarkable. Or Kenneth, 72, who learned that his late-night eating was keeping his body in digestion mode instead of repair mode. Simple timing shifts, combined with what I taught you today, gave him back a vitality he thought was permanently lost. The nighttime hours are when your body decides whether to rebuild or continue breaking down. Every choice you make in those final hours before sleep either supports or sabotages that process. This is why the olive oil works so powerfully at night. You're not just adding a healthy fat. You're providing premium fuel during the exact window when your body is running its most critical maintenance programs. Think of it this way. If your body is a factory, nighttime is the maintenance shift. You can have the best machinery, but if the maintenance crew doesn't have proper tools and materials, things will keep deteriorating. The olive oil is one of those essential tools. Quality sleep is another. Stress management is another. Proper hydration is another. They work together, not in isolation. I've given you one powerful piece today. Use it consistently, and you'll see changes. But remember, this is part of a larger picture of masculine health that includes movement, stress reduction, meaningful connection, and purpose. Your body wants to function well. It's designed to respond, to feel desire, to perform. Sometimes it just needs the right support to remember how. Start tonight. 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, a glass of water, deep breaths, quality sleep. Give your body 30 days of this, and I promise you'll notice differences that matter. You deserve to feel vital, confident, and capable at any age. This is your starting point. Disclaimer: this content is for general knowledge only. It does not replace evaluation by a specialized professional. If you have questions or symptoms, consult your specialist.